If you want to my go straight to social media, na ye the trends no atwa so. Na samuti ye ewo headlines ni bi mu a mote ye say MP Kennedy Agyapong essay. Former Forestry Commission CEO Kojo Usefri a friend say John no ne will no a ba beto ja manfo e ka say no eye obi be say comojis and I say a comedy eye peanuts na say ono say yankopon to nsa frɛ no na omo de ne will no ebeto ho ne will and testament no ebeto bedwam so obi anhwe a yanka say bebie yenum be say 1 year na yenwie o say enyoma ewo ink ewo will ni mu ankasa na oni MPP delegate bi kasa ewo US na okoka asa assembly wo ho. I quote or say, whatever NDC is setting as an agenda, it will come to hunt us. Sometimes there is no truth in it, so we have to be careful with Sir John's issue of sex plot. Me, when I declare my asset, you'll be shocked. When I was reading Sir John's will, I said, but this is peanuts, unquote. Sir Enokaye. Comment about any. Kwesi Kennedy, maybe you were misquoted. If you really said this, then you guys have no respect for Ghanaians. The youth and the foolish foot soldiers will learn sense. They came to enrich themselves. Max say, Ghana has been sold. I need to leave and be a refugee somewhere else. Asem say, that is why we are voting for you come 2024. Don say, those who will be surprised are your foot soldiers. For us, the area boys, we already know what our politicians are up to. Alan say, party members and the rest of Ghanaians are not angry enough. Nana say, Sir John willed Kennedy with Ministry of Information and Communication. Citizen essay, nothing surprises me anymore under Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I wake up in the morning to find myself outside instead of the room. If you want my Rastafarian student is so air trendy, na students, you know, your friend Tyrone Magai, say you know you be kaina, onya admission to Achimota Senior High School and home ensem eba ebe PMO. Ghana for bebre na edi nechi ebi mo so e ka say school rules are school rules. Na ne papa na your friend Terrio Magai na odi aba be tuja videos ne ade nyina e ka ho say Terrio Tyrone ejujano na osina misunderstanding kakra esi ewo fie enti no omugusu a omo keka nsem na oso ni nsem na no hu sana bibisha ni nsem o se den na ode wawa ni nsa ho ema no owieye no na osan etwa ekato aso se sebe obeyi akwala na fi asase so se otumi esan ye sa de ne biema because ono no de ne ba asase so oye abesan de nako video no ewo hono ma mumayembo na yente papa nankasa enumasem.
This is what Tyrone has done to my hands. He spoiled his sister's tablet, and they were supposed to take it to the repairer this morning. They asked her, so they even came to tell me, the sister came to tell me they were taking the laptop to the repairer. I said, yes, all right then. And I went to see them in the room. I asked them why, and he said, oh, well, Tyrone is not ready. Why are you not ready? Long story short, they had arguments. So I went back there to ask him why. Then he just unplugged the laptop and started walk over me. And he's been doing this all these years, which of course his mother tolerates. She even asked me one time, why is it that I don't want anybody to have peace in this house? When my son does something wrong and I'm telling him, she is giving me bullshit. You see this? Suddenly all uncles from the village who never even had nothing to do with us are calling and giving them advice and this and that. Even before the Achimota case, he was so arrogant, so I wasn't even ready to follow him anywhere. I went to the court with him and defended him just for the sake of humanity, for the sake of Rasta. If it had been only because of this boy, I wouldn't have gone. You see me now? And this is the third time something like this is happening, because he walked over me and I rushed at him. I wanted to slap him for doing that. He does it every time. You see me now? And he gripped my hands so hard. I don't know if he had something or whatever with him. And this is what he has done. This is the third time. This boy sees me coming with load from town after work. He sees me and he walks away. He doesn't care. When I tell him to do something, he does it when he wants. All these years, even before the Achimota case, you see me now? And strangely enough, the mother supports this.
And asema Tyrone Magai ne papa eka eno no munyina mehu sene anensa no aye. Comment aba no ebi enie. Papa J say Achimota headmistress, come and collect your stone. Comfort say even you can't cope with him and expect Achimota school to be cool with him. Massa, I think there is too much here in that Rasta hair, so check for him. Joe says since the Rasta case is still in court, I think the school should file a fresh motion using this video as evidence. Saso and Abrai, I'll say, Massa, you are a man. Put your home in order. Don't come and be crying on social media like an 18-year-old. Or Hene say, why is he putting this on social media? Shaggy say, how can a real Rastafarian be violent? Hassana say, a true blood will never behave like this, no matter how stubborn a child is. He or she is supposed to have a little fear and sympathy for their parent. Even an adult that takes care of his parent won't try something like this. Aaron say, this man, pa. When children get to some age as father, the relationship between father and son will change to big brother and small brother in a way. But if you fail to create that relationship as your children grow into adult, you want to use that hey style of parenting, more problems is what you have in return. I'm not saying the boy was right, but as a father, you have to know some things. Comment where about at least a bit more to make us say or more can be na sorry ne breaky and dry no comment na by and na me dwen ho am say how are people hailing the boy for adia esie enti social media trends aha na yedi ebesie